A few weeks ago, my family and I drove across the state to visit my parents. And they have a sort of a guest house slash cottage on their property. And up in the attic, they have had stored for years and years all of the Lego, among a gazillion other odds and ends, that my brothers and I had when we were growing up. My brothers were really into the old space Legos. You know, of course you've seen the Lego movie, the 1980s Lego spaceman guy. Those are the Legos that my brothers loved. I, on the other hand, was always into Technic, as you can probably imagine. But I haven't touched those Lego pieces since I was in middle school, maybe my freshman year of high school. And so I went ahead and grabbed those Lego pieces, and I'm going to do sort of a miniature haul. No, not miniature, this is actually sizable, because I have no idea what's in them. I have not looked in this thing yet. I've opened the lid, and that's it. So I want to show you just briefly what I grabbed. The other type of Lego that I used to be into was the old Knights pieces. So you can sort of see them a little bit there. These old guys. My daughter has gone into them and assembled an army. But I'm glad that I've got these because there are a lot of good standard bricks here that could be useful for some of the builds that I want to do. But the real treasure trove is in this ancient Rubbermaid roughneck tub. Oh, Jacob will love having those. But these are all Technic bricks from, it would be the 1980s. Well, except for this. This is a model train power adapter, transformer, and I remember I adapted that to work with the old Lego motors. Oh, maybe I can do that again, because this thing was great. Alright, so I'm going to set up the camera, and I'm going to dump all this stuff out, and I'll get it arranged, and we'll see what we've got. Here goes. Good grief. Now this will be something to Noel. Okay, it's done. Here's what we got. Over here, we got our standard bricks. Yellow, black, blue, red, and white. Here we've got our pins. Here we've got our bushings, our tiles. Then we've got all of our beams. So a ton of yellow beams, gray, blue, black, red, hardly any white. That kind of surprised me. Pneumatic pieces, axles. Do you remember back when all of the axles were black? My goodness, it's so, I really like having them gray and black and then red for the twos. Yeah, what do you got? Hey, can you put that piece back right there? Good job. Here, just a variety. These are all used once upon a time for steering mechanisms. Then we've got our plates. So black, gray, white, red, blue, and yellow plates. A ton of yellow plates. Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, so many of the sets I had, the Technic sets, were predominantly yellow, and then I had a sports car that was red. So I'm guessing that's where the plates came from. The gears, not nearly as many gears as I thought. Tons of wheels, a few of those, I don't know what you would call them, sloped beams. Some odds and ends pieces. Do you remember back when Technic had figures? Not really minifigures, but figures. Hey John, can you put those down please? John really wants to help, and he likes the way those feel in his hands. So I've got a couple of those old Technic chairs and some other similar pieces, including one of those old Technic steering wheels. And I really like the old, in fact I still have one, the metal crane hooks. I don't have any right now, or didn't until I dug these back up, any of these old shock absorbers, so I'm glad about that. And then here are all... What are you doing? Thanks. John, where'd you put the ball? I think it's right. Well, I saw it. You must have hit it. Did you hit it somewhere? Oh. Okay. Can we get those back in a pile? I wish you hadn't done that. Yeah, oh no. Yeah.
Ball.
Yeah, that's a little ball. Alright, just really quick, then I gotta get him occupied. All the old hinge pieces. A lot of these are from space kits. I've got some other space kits over there I'll show you in just a second, or pieces. A couple of things I'm excited about. I really like this. This old linear gear, only extra long. Got two of those. Some more chain. That's all the extra chain segments I've got. And a couple more old style differentials. This right here, I had forgotten all about. Do you remember the old threaded axles? This is fantastic. With a couple of bushings. I've got two of them. Are you missing your ball? I don't know where it went, John. And then more steering pieces and the wheels.
Ball.
Yeah?
Ball.
I don't know where it went. I don't know where it went. See, I've got a bit of a runny nose. What surprised me, and really should not have surprised me, are all the broken pieces. It's amazing what gets stuck into a 20-year-old bucket of Legos. Lots of these broke. Makes sense why they stopped building them that way. Got an old pneumatic pump that with the nozzle broken off. And then of course just other bits of junk. Broken gear pieces, crushed gears, pieces that somehow managed to fuse together with the passage of time. Just kind of crazy. Then lots of minifigs, And then here are all the space pieces and light pieces, or the translucent and transparent pieces. I'll have those kept separately. I really need to sort through them individually, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. The other thing I'm excited about are the bushings, and I don't know what that piece is called. I like that it has those teeth on there, so I can lock them in place at different angles, which is really handy. I remember that, and I use that feature a lot, and I'm not sure why Technic stopped making it that way. Maybe they were also susceptible to breaking. I don't know. But I'm really glad I've got a ton of those now, and those are going to definitely come in handy. Once upon a time, I would raid Radio Shack and get little electric motors like this and switches and adapt them to work with Lego, and that's what caused some of the pieces to I had such high RPMs going that I would cause things to melt. So because the old style motors and battery pack, the old power functions, just weren't quite enough.
Ball.
You're right, that's a ball.
I got a ball.
Okay.
Oh, Dad, do you want to see how my port's going?
Yep. Looks like I've got to be done. I've got other people who are demanding my time. See you guys later. If you have questions or comments about my Lego haul through time, the 20-year time capsule Lego haul, just write so in the comments. See ya.